Yo, what up, fam? My name is Wilser. Welcome to the Crank Hustle channel, or just Wilser's channel, where I talk about all things food delivery. I'm actually starting a half shift here in downtown LA. It's like 3 o'clock, 3:30. I know it's kind of late, but got in a little situation in Tijuana. I'll tell you guys about that. But yeah, just as soon as I got here, I did this regular $5 order on DoorDash. I'm trying to get to platinum status again. I need 4 deliveries, not much, and then I get a couple from Uber, an $18 one and an $11 one. So just right off the bat, I'm at $35, which is pretty good. But yeah, today I'm gonna come out, work for like 4 hours, maybe 5 hours. I'll say like 5 hours. Try to pull in some change. And I gotta tell you guys what went down these last couple of days. Let me connect this phone. But yeah, I'll tell you guys all about it. But yeah, thanks for joining me on this quick little ride along. A quick hustle here in DTLA. We're over the heat wave, so that's good. So it's back to normal, regular summer weather. Not summer, hot weather, but it's 85 degrees. Pretty good weather. Nothing crazy, nothing like that heat wave that passed this weekend. But yeah, let's get this money. So first thing is, I had planned to stay in TJ for like 3 nights, but I had to cut it a day short. I got there Friday night. I hung out there all day Saturday because I decided to not go work in San Diego. I was like, let me just chill out, hang out in San Diego, drive around. And then Sunday, I wake up and actually I found out that night. I got home pretty late, 3, 4 in the morning, who knows. But I realized somewhere along the trip I lost my phone. That thing was gone. I looked for it everywhere. I looked for it in my Airbnb. I looked for it in my scooter, the backpack, all my pockets, which I have a lot of pockets. I took 2 phones with me. One that doesn't have service. I'm glad I took it because it was kind of like a little backup. But either way, I wasn't really able to use it because I didn't have a phone holder for it. I had to have these little complications. But yeah, my phone was gone. And I think there was like a little window where I might have it. But 100% what happened is I left it in the taxi. Took a taxi back to their Airbnb. I think that's where I left it. I left it in there. And since there's no way of me communicating because this is all cash. This is all pesos. So it's not like it's like an app. You just someone just pulls up, hey, take me, and then they drop you off, and that's it. There's really no way you can call them, or I mean, I could have gone to go look for them, but man, all these taxis look the same. So took the L, and I was gonna go work San Diego Sunday all day and come back to TJ again on Sunday night, but without a phone it was gonna be hard. I mean, I had to do a bunch of things, but I was like, you know what, it's cool, let me just cut this trip short. And I'll plan to do it another time. But what was cool is that the Airbnb I had was really cheap. It's $66 for 2 nights. Pretty cheap. And in San Diego, I would have spent at least $100 for 1 night. So at that price point, I can definitely stay in San Diego. I mean, in TJ for a while, and then come back to San Diego to work. So I'll do that in the near future. Right now I just got to get my phone replaced. I'm going to get it tomorrow. The good news is I had the S21 Ultra 5G with 512 megabytes. And I did a insurance claim and they didn't have that one in stock, so they're going to bump me up to the S22. I don't know if I really don't care. As long as the phone works. It's got all the stuff that the other one used to have. And yeah, that's it. Alright, let me drop this first delivery off and I'll continue the story. We dropping off. They sent me a message. Leave it at the front door. I'm like, all right, I got you. I got you, fam. I'm gonna pull up right here where it's flat. Perfect. All right, so check this out. I ended up right now. I'm using my old A71 Samsung phone, and it works well. It just has a cracked screen. Other than that, it's like it has no problems. It doesn't have wireless charging though. That's why I'm connecting it. I have the quad lock wireless head, where a USB-C connection. I just unplug that, and then I'm actually physically plugging the phone to the charger. So I'm good, at least for today and tomorrow. I'll have my phone tomorrow at home, but you know, I'm not gonna stay. I'm gonna come out and work. Thursday night I'll go home and fix and swap everything out. That shit takes hours to set the phone up and everything. But check this out. This phone holder is actually a phone holder for the S24 Ultra, which is the newest Samsung. I was about to buy it. My friend had an extra phone. He was selling me for $800. Brand new, they're like $1,400, $1,300. So I mean, it's a deal. But I was thinking, man, $800 just to drop on the phone when I really don't need one. I didn't need one at the time. This is like maybe a month ago. I changed my mind, but I ended up buying the case. So this is a quad lock case for the S24 Ultra, the new phone that Samsung has. And the phone fits in here. This A71. I just put a little bit of adhesive because it could fly out. But I'm just using that temporarily for now. Put the double-sided adhesive, like the one I use for like GoPro mounts and stuff like that. I use that shit for everything, honestly. That's it. I got like 2 rolls of it, 3M, really good stuff. Comes in handy, especially when like I had to re-put the chin mount on my helmet, so because it was already kind of coming off. I kind of pulled it and it loosened up, so I just replaced the whole adhesive. I do not want to lose my GoPro on the highway or something, so you got to make sure that thing's solid. It's bonded on there solidly. And then here's the crazy thing. So I'm gonna get the S22 Ultra, right? Because that's the phone that the insurance is gonna get me. So I got like a little minor upgrade, right, from the S21 to the S22. That phone fits the dimensions of the S24 Ultra. I had my buddy let me borrow his S24. I threw it in this case. It fit perfect. The dimensions are off by like 0.05 inches, like very insignificant amount. So I don't have to buy a case for it. I think this one will fit it. But if I feel like the phone could potentially fly out, I'll buy one. But I think I can use it for now. Don't want to make that another deductible I gotta pay if I crack the screen. But it kind of all fell together. I'm gonna have a brand new phone. I got the case for it already. I just gotta set it up, and it's gonna run me back $275. That's the deductible on S22 Ultra. It ain't cheap, but I think because these phones are more expensive, the deductibles are higher. I should not have these expensive phones, really. I want to pay under $200 deductible, $150, $100. I really don't need these high-end phones. I used to work in wireless, and you know, I would always have the latest and greatest. It was great to have it so you can sell it better. You'll know all the features on it. But now that I'm not in it, and most phones tend to work fairly well. However, the only reason I wanted to get specific phones was because it had an SD card slot. But now there's like little plug-ins. You can USB-C connections where it has USB slots. I mean, there's so many ways around things with technology now that you could do basically anything with any phone. The only thing is that when I start going on these trips, I would like to use my phone for all the editing. So a good processor would be solid. So I think with the S22 Ultra that I'm gonna get, I'm going to be fine for the next 2 years, 3 years. I hope it can last me that long. So not a bad investment, $275 for a phone that I could potentially have for that long. But yeah, that's kind of what happened. Lost my phone, bummer. I was kind of pissed at first, but I was like, you know what, it's all good. Probably, I mean, it was time for me to upgrade because my main camera didn't even work. It was all blurry. I've been taking those pictures when I leave food at the door. super blurry. I've been doing that for like for I don't know, for a very long time. I can't even remember. So every picture the customer will get will be blurry. Alright, where am I going? Alright, I'm gonna get off of Figueroa. I need to get off these 2 lanes. They're so slow. But I got one video out for TJ. I just released it. It's when I got to San Diego, and then I went and I crossed the border that night to go sleep in TJ. Worked out. I only made $100 because I didn't work that long, but I only spent $33 on the room, $20 to eat. But I could have not spent that money. I went to the wrong place. I went to like a full-on taco restaurant. Should have just went to like a smaller little corner hole in the wall spot. I would have spent a lot less. So I wasn't net negative. But on a more solid day, 200, 250 would be ideal. That means you could come to TJ and just spend like $50 for hotel, food, maybe a drink or two. You're good. So you could still net 200, 150. And yeah, I mean, if you lived in Tijuana, it would have worked out. But you know, I'm gonna experiment this later on in length. You know, I had this little hiccup. I shouldn't have partied so hard. I probably would have not forgotten my phone. But it's all good. You know, check out these little McMansions here. These little tiny houses. Oh, now I got a dog too. 2 little houses here. You got a couple, a van. I don't know what that is, but that's a whole house right there. They got an address? What? There's an address there. They're actually collecting mail. I wonder if that's legitimate. Like if it's actually official on the maps. It's wild. That shit's probably still like $1,500 a month. Each one of those little rooms. Rent's expensive out here. I got another $8 delivery at some Salvadorian restaurant, and I'm delivering it back to that same block where I delivered before this, where that McMansion's at. I've been getting them back to back. I got 2 back-to-back orders on Uber. I actually have to go in the Uber app and make the change on the Google Maps. I wanted to not try to give me the in-app navigation. I like to change the setting when it does it externally through Google Maps app. That way I can use my carpool ride screen. Otherwise it doesn't work. I already changed the setting on DoorDash. Now I'm going to change it on Uber, but the only way you can change it is when you are offline. Alright, I got this $10 order. Bigger horchata drinks. We'll stick these diagonally just because they're so wide. I don't want the lid to pop off. What a terrible way to package the straws. Alright, so this is a short distance, 1.6 miles. Putting me at $53. Surprised. Did something happen? Is it because I changed phones? The algorithm changed on me? Pretty interesting. Or it's just busy today. Who knows? There's this bridge here that I like to take. I'll take it on the way back. It's pretty cool. It goes over the freeway. I've done that on my Ruckus and my bike plenty of times. Oh, actually, let's do it right now. That's the way I gotta go anyway. It's a shortcut. Alright, so obviously not 100% legal, but let's do it anyway. This is the 110 freeway right here, north, going to Pasadena. It's all tagged up. Got the LA River there too. Then it gets very narrow. I think there was a construction happening last time, and it got really narrow, but let's see if I can squeeze through here. Oh yeah, see, it starts getting more narrow. Oh damn. Okay, it wasn't construction, it was just narrow. But you could, two wheels, you could fit pretty much anywhere. Alright, got that little shortcut out the way. Sweet. So that tunnel back there, in case you guys are ever in a high-speed pursuit by any chance, it's good to know tunnels and bridges and anything that where only a bike is accessible, so it'll make it extremely difficult for a cop to keep up with you if you cut through there. Like if a motorcycle cop, like those traffic enforcers, was chasing my ass, he'll have a hard time through there too, because that bike is so big. He'll have a hard time in those small corners. But I mean, these guys are pros too. He'll probably be right on my ass, so I can't underestimate his experience on that bike. I'm just thinking more physically, can it fit through there? Because that shit was pretty narrow. But yeah, just, you know, I give pointers on food delivery, and I give pointers if you guys are ever in the pursuit by the police in Los Angeles. Shit, I'm telling you, that's one of my goals in life, is to get in a little pursuit and get away. Not yet. We make a little bit more money, that way in case I get incarcerated for a little while, you know, I don't go bankrupt by the time I get out. I got some money sitting there, the little 6 months to a year. But then again, here in California, they let you go out for pretty much anything. Dang, see, I'm getting another order, $7. Let's do it. Let's keep that money flowing in. 7, that puts me at 60. Sweet. So I was looking for videos on YouTube of how people cross over from Tijuana to San Diego on two wheels, motorcycle, scooter, and man, there's all these different ways, because the roads, once you start getting to once you cross over, the roads are just so complex. Like the way that the roads are laid out, it is like in a weird position, the border. Like it's not just a straight line. It's like a straight line, then it goes down, then there's a river there, and it's I don't know, but the roads is just really tricky. I'm getting more familiarized, but if you're new there, if this is the first time there, you're gonna get lost, because even the navigation is tricky. Even if you follow the navigation to the T, there's like little dividers, and it could be the same road, but you could just be on the wrong lane. And you know, I was watching videos, and there's just a lot of ways to get across, but I genuinely think that I found one of the best ways, the fastest ways to get across. And I'll make a video on that when I get a chance. So I picked up at this deli spot here in Boyle Heights. It's pretty popular. Been here a bunch of times. Got 2 bags, and we're gonna have to take the 5 north. Should be a quick pickup drop off. Alright, got 1 bag, 2 bags. Let's go. This cop's on the phone. Maybe this is where I could get to do my high-speed pursuit. Nah, this guy's on his phone. I'm trying to think, what would be the lowest violation one can commit, or crime or infraction, that will get a cop to pursue you, but it ain't that serious, right? Because you have to account for, okay, what if you do get caught? You don't want to do something serious with the intention of getting away and still get caught. It's not very smart. So you gotta do something just borderline where it's, I think it will have to be somewhere along the lines of property damage. You know, you don't hurt nobody. No, but then that can be considered hit and run if it's a vehicle. You're already talking felony stuff there. Alright, which way should I go? Freeway. There's no exit here. Alright, no freeway then. If I get on the highway, I'll pass it. Can you lane split on a roundabout? It's probably not recommended because some of these guys are making a quick left, quick right. I wonder what's the legality of it? Because there's 2 lanes on those roundabouts. Can you lane split? It's probably technically legal. It's probably just not smart. Just for that reason that a car could get confused and crash right in, or not see you, and just crash right into you. It's just a roundabout. I'll probably just play it safe and go on the lane. Alright, so I'm like stacked right now. I got 3 orders, 2 on DoorDash, 1 on Uber. They're all fairly small orders, but with all 3 of them, it adds up. It's like 7, 6, and 5, I think, or 7, 7, and 5, somewhere along those lines. So let's just say the low 5, 6, 7. So 7 plus 6, that's 13 plus 5, $18. So that puts me at 60, 78. Nice. So I went to Boba. The Boba spot ain't ready. She said 10 minutes. I'm like, you crazy? I just came over here to get this Uber Eats one in the meanwhile. In the meantime. And I'll head back to Boba. I guess I'll do the Boba spot. And then I'll head back. Up north of the spot is Tender Greens. I'll hit up Tender Greens after. This guy wrapped this car. It's pretty legit. Alright, so here we're gonna get just 1 item. Postmate and Uber. We appreciate you leave your bikes outside. I used to bring my bike in here all the time. I'll leave it right there. Shoot. Quentin. This is it? Yeah, it's for Quentin. Thank you.
Wait, is that Samantha?
Quentin.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Alright, we got it. In my 3rd stop at this Boba spot. It was literally the first place I'm going to, and it's gonna be the last. I already gotta start going to drop out this Uber Eats delivery. I kind of just want to unassign it because the time frame is just too much now. I still can't unassign. That's wild. I got another offer for $11 and change. Completely made this entire trip worth it. but I'm really short on time. I gotta pick up at Volcano, which is right here in the corner, and then I gotta go north a few blocks. It's a little complex map, but that additional add-on is perfect because it adds time to my current delivery. So it worked out perfectly, in other words. So we good. Skip through all this traffic. This car's gonna park right here. Look at this guy. Watch out, man. Alright. Volcano. Good spot. Right here. They're gonna film a movie here or something. Alright, now I can start doing all these drops. I got 4 of them. First one is this Boba one that I kind of waited a little too long for. The Prop 22 money is gonna be good though. Alright, what is the best way to get there? There's so much traffic here because of the movie. Like, it's gonna be a movie that's taking place in New York City. So New York City taxis. I am tight on time. We got the first one down. Customer said they're coming down. I just left it in the lobby, took a picture, sent it. So now we're gonna go up Wilshire. Next one is right on top of the hill. And we are done with DoorDash for now. And these ubereats ones are gonna be pretty, it's got a good distance on them. But pretty good traffic today. Didn't expect it to be somewhat busy. Alright, let's see what they're filming here. It's gonna be like an alley scene. Yep. Alright, let's go. Super heavy traffic. Been doing all kinds of maneuvers, crazy maneuvers to get around. I miss multi-apping like this. So much fun. It gets so intense. You gotta solve all these problems. You gotta navigate correctly. You can't really make mistakes. You gotta get through crazy ass traffic. The good old days. I hope we get a taste of that in September, October, November, and December. Because January, your boy is not gonna work. It's so dead around that time. At least in my market. Maybe if I go somewhere outside of downtown LA, maybe that's what I'll do. But yeah, when it's busy like this and you're doing like crazy multi-apping back-to-back orders, you make good money. Like right now it was 5, 6, 7, and 11 approximately. So that's 7, 6, 13 plus 5, 18 plus 11, that's 29. 29 bucks in this stack. I was at 60, so that puts me at 89. Really good. Wonder where the scene's been shot from. I think it's being shot from 7th Street. That's where they have the taxi cabs. The alley's more like background. And they got the light there, so they're gonna flash the light against the wall. I think they're gonna film maybe when the sun goes down a little more, maybe 6:30, 7, because those are like they're shooting yet. Paramount on location. Paramount Pictures. So something strange just happened. See, I got this order right here. So alright, so I just picked up some sushi from Koreatown. That's for like 12 bucks. And I was here. I told the guy I'm right here. I called. I couldn't understand him. But there was some guy here, and then another delivery driver was here, and he gave that food to this guy. But I think it was the wrong person, because that guy ended up coming to me and he told me his name. I think he looked at the receipt and was like, wait a minute, this is not my food. So he looked at my order and he's like, are you here to drop off for, and he told me his name, and I checked this thing. His shit is in Chinese, but he looked at it and he recognized it. And then he just gives me this food, the wrong order. So I'm gonna wait here a couple minutes, maybe someone comes out. If not, your boy gonna eat good right now. Yeah, that's a weird one. Alright, well, I ended up getting platinum status with this last delivery I did. It was a jack-in-a-box delivery that I spent like a good 10 minutes waiting for. Only got like $4, $4.50, no tip. But platinum status, so tomorrow I can come out here and work anywhere, anytime. That's kind of what the goal was. I get my new phone tomorrow, but I'm not gonna work on it tomorrow. Tomorrow night when I come back, I got some homework to do on that cell phone. Gotta transfer everything over, so I gotta do it right, since that's gonna be my next phone for the next, I hope, 2-3 years. Hopefully it lasts longer than that, so I gotta be a little careful. Make sure I don't drop it, so I messed up the camera the last time. Anyway, made a little bit over $100. Not really sure how much, 100 and something and change, mostly on Uber. But yeah, I noticed that earlier when I was doing the Uber app, I didn't choose a vehicle, so it was kind of like no vehicle, but I was getting pings. I was getting them back to back. We'll see how it is when I have to select a vehicle. I think that always has a lot to do with it, because each vehicle type, each driving mode has a different algorithm, and some of them are not in your favor really. But that's a whole nother topic. Thanks for watching this quick video. Quick $100 here in LA. Back in town, baby. Let's get this money. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.